Hi, everyone. So this is a really short video in which I want to kind of explain the discussion board. We haven't done a discussion board before, so I just want to make sure you understand how it operates. Some of you may be familiar with it already, and so it may not matter to you about this. You may not need to watch this video, but it can't hurt, and it's pretty short. So this is the in the folder, in the to complete folder for July 21st, you'll have a link to the beef patty and chopped cheese discussion board. And so it says here we often use food as a way to define and reinforce group identity. That's one of the reasons that people from all over the United States eat the same foods on Thanksgiving. It is a way of reminding them that they all share a common American identity. After watching Why the Jamaican Beef Patty is a New York City Icon and Hometown Hero, The Legend of New York's Chopped Cheese, discuss whose viewpoints in each of the movies are most credible in terms of what they have to say about group identities. So there will be different people saying different things about what the beef patty means, what the chopped cheese means. Different people saying things, and so I want you to talk about who you think is makes the most sense. So I say an initial post. So you'll need to do two things: do an initial post and a response, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. But I say in an initial post of at least 150 words, discuss the following. Who makes the best points about whether the beef patty mainly belongs to Jamaicans or New Yorkers more broadly, because they're talking about that and they're different people. And so you want to say, who do you think makes the most sense? Who makes the most compelling case for how the chopped cheese defines a particular identity? So everybody's talking about those things, and say, who do you think is the most credible person? Who do you think is the most believable, the one who makes the most sense, and why? So 150 words on that. And then you create that post, and then the second part of this is you have to go back and respond to another student's post. So then in a post of at least 75 words, respond to any one of your classmates' posts. So look at one of those 150 words responses and say, well, here's what I think about that, right? And you can disagree with your classmates. That's perfectly fine, but please do so respectfully. So for example, do not say something like that's stupid. DJ Clark Kent doesn't know what he's talking about. DJ Clark Kent is one of the people who talks in the beef patty movie. So don't say that. Don't tell your classmates that they've said something stupid or anything like that. You can say something like, I didn't find DJ Clark Kent as convincing as you did because, and go on and explain that. So that's what you need to do. And let me just show you how this works. So if you click on this beef patty and chopped cheese discussion board, you'll go to this screen that I have here, right? And it says create thread. And so that's one of the reasons I have this movie, is because if you haven't done this before, you're like, I just get this blank screen, I know what it's supposed to do. But you're supposed to click create thread. And when you click create thread, you will get to this thing. You can have a subject, so you can say, beef patty or whatever. And then you can talk about who, right in here, I think DJ Clark Kent, right? And so go on and tell me what you say what you think about DJ Clark Kent. When you're done, you're going to hit submit. Then after that, if you go back in, if you click on it again, you'll be able to see other people's posts, and you'll click. I can't do that now because nobody else has posted anything, but you'll be able to post to other people's what other people have said, and then you're going to make that 75-word comment as well. You won't get full credit until you do both, right? Until you post the 150 words of your own and then post the 75-word response. If you post only one of those, if you only post the 150-word response, I'll give you a 1, and then I'll say you need to do the response, and when you do the response, I'll give you full credit. So you need to go back, and the idea is that we can have a conversation between those. So just keep that in mind about how to be able to do that. Realize, of course, if you are the first person, there will be nothing for you to respond to, and you have to wait till other people post something. That's okay. You'll just have to come back and wait, and it's not a big deal. And as soon as they post something, then you can respond to that. So that's how that whole thing works. And go ahead and complete that discussion board.